Welcome to Trend Watch, your up-to-the-minute source for the latest in fashion and style. On this episode, we'll see how one young singer is setting a style all her own, and we'll visit Pebble Beach and introduce you to the CFDA Vogue Fashion Fun finalists.
Hi, I'm Minnie Anden. It's often said the secret to success is doing what you love, and that is certainly true for this singing sensation poised to take the music industry by storm.
22-year-old singer-songwriter Alison Sudol is a fine frenzy.
I chose that as a name to represent myself with is because it's kind of a dichotomy in a way, a fine frenzy. Frenzy is, kind of, you think of insanity and wildness and being out of control, and fine suggests refined and reserved. But that's kind of me. That's kind of the way that I write and the way that I make music.
It all started with a fairy tale beginning, much like the books she read as a child, when the porcelain-skinned beauty and her band sealed a record deal in her mother's living room with the CEO from Virgin Records.
Come on, come out. The weather is warm.
Her melancholy lyrics and musical style are a melange of her literary influences, Lewis Carroll and C.S. Lewis, and eclectic musical tastes from Ella Fitzgerald to Aretha Franklin.
Goodbye, my almost lover.
Almost Lover, the first single from her album One Cell in the Sea, is intoxicating.
I remember when I recorded it, I actually had a breakdown afterwards because I thought, if people don't respond to this, if people don't like this or understand this, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't think I can be any more honest than this song. I couldn't do anything but write purely from the heart and be genuine in my music.
Each song takes the listener on a journey.
I was making music that I would want to hear. It was different, it didn't sound like anything else, and I wasn't trying to be like anybody else.
It seems that Alison has struck a chord with her fans and fellow artists, touring this year with Rufus Wainwright and Brandi Carlile. Along with a host of television appearances growing, this young star is on the rise.
Wherever the story is happening, Trend Watch sends our team to get on top of the trend. And here's the latest, as only Trend Watch can report it.
Welcome to the Concours d'Elegance, where the newest models may be the headliners, but it's this group of gifted visionaries in another field of design who are creating all the buzz. Narrowed from over 100 applicants, the CFDA Vogue Fashion Fun finalists will compete for up to $200,000 and a year of business mentoring. The Lexus fashion preview was the culmination of the big day, where behind the scenes, the designers prepped for the show and talked about what all this means. A Northern California native who studied and worked in Paris, Erin Featherston now calls New York City home.
My collection always is kind of referencing fantasy and femininity and romance, and I kind of feel weaving all of my experiences between all the places I've lived definitely influences the design.
While her designs may be whimsical, her love of American fashion and this program is anything but.
It's just so great to give young designers the chance to have a platform and to have a moment in the spotlight.
Gabriel, Angela, and Addie make up the collaborative group 3 is 4. They met over 10 years ago and have combined their creative efforts to produce a novelly constructed collection.
The body tells you what to do, and the way we cut is very different from a classic way. It's basically like 3 dimensions.
Constructed tailored pieces, dresses that are evening and day. Every day wear like jersey and twills and stuff like that that you can wear day and night.
This is the second time Philip Lim has been in the top 10. His collection, 3-1 Philip Lim, is a favorite of fashion's it girls. Classic with a twist. Elegant with street sensibility.
It's kind of relevant but irrelevant, and fun, and just the right amount of unfashionability. What inspires me is just people around me. You know, I'm constantly inspired by just being present in my life.
Koi Suangate collaborated with Lim this past spring. Her unique hand-sculpted designs, a mix of art and fashion, are earning rave reviews. This Bangkok-born, Los Angeles-based designer first debuted her collection in 2001. Rogan Gregory appreciates the advantages to a mentorship. Having successfully worked on Eden, the green line from Allie Houston and her husband Bono, it's his own 2-year-old Rogan line that needs guidance.
This is a great way to get help from the most qualified people in the industry, plus the press benefit is amazing.
And the story of Rogan is minimal and sculptural, architectural and artistic. Construction is primary.
We make it kind of soulful and sexy, which is a major achievement for me, because to me it can look very cold and austere. I prefer to have some depth and meaning.
Menswear designer Michael Bastian has much to celebrate. Not only is he nominated for this award, but this former fashion director of Bergdorf Goodman Men has been named Bill Blass's first ever creative director for menswear. The line debuts fall 2008. Vina Cava is the vein that pumps blood to the heart, and Lisa Mayock and Sophie Buhai, the team behind the name, are passionate about their craft. These two California natives met in 2003 at Parsons in New York City and have made Brooklyn their base.
We also design all of our own prints, and they're all these very intricate hand-drawn prints. So our prints are very recognizable, and we also do interesting little embellished handwork details.
They mix an East Coast formality with a West Coast relaxed attitude for a line they hope appeals to all types of women.
It's nice to have the validation, have someone recognize what you're doing, and that there's a place for it in the market, and that feels really good.
And last but not least, Victoria Bartlett of VPL, Scott Sternberg of Band of Outsiders, and Philip Cranji of Philip Cranji Jewelry round out the nominees. As the fashion preview wrapped up, Lexus unveiled its latest creations, the SC Pebble Beach Edition and LF concept car. So we've seen just how, blending both automotive and fashion, sleek designs and creative talent form a perfect bond.
Thanks for watching Trend Watch on shopvogue.tv. Be sure to tune in to more episodes, and don't forget to shop the shows.